What's up, everybody? I see you in here. Jay Snakes is in the building. What's up, family? Jay Snakes is in the building. What's up, man? We got Ball Python Love kicking in with us this morning, man.
How's it going, everybody?
Got Ball Python Love kicking in with us this morning.
Hell yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey Jay, what's going on? Jay said he gonna have a surprise video for us in a little while. I don't know what's going on. Like I just dropped the all right, there you go. Hey, that's Ball Python Love link right there, man. So if y'all don't got Ball Python Love link, go check him out. Go show him some love, man. Drop a little serpent once you done from his channel, man. Go show him some love.
Thank you, thank you.
We gonna give it a little bit of time, see who can get coming over here with us, man. So Jay, man, what's your plans for the holidays, Jay? Got Miss K and A Reptiles in here. She just did a live. She did a live stream yesterday with a doing a nail tutorial video. She actually does nails.
Right on.
Hey Jay, if you if you watching right now, right, bro, I might have another snake for you to go along with that female I got. All right, man. So we only got two people in the chat right now, so I want to I just got my own alert to my phone, so it's like it take forever for the alert to pop up. But
Okay.
yeah, man, freaking you said you started doing some pairing, right?
Not yet. I am going to go and get here either. I was thinking about getting a butter ball python, a female, or an inchy.
Oh yeah.
And all my females that I have right now are they're tiny. The biggest one I have is that's Daisy, and yeah, she's not even ready yet.
Okay. Yeah, like I had my own. Jay said, man, just going to spend it with the wife, and and all that's going on with the virus, and I'm watching, bro. That just made my Xmas, and thank you. Ain't no doubt, bro. Yeah, I might. Hey, I might. I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you after this joint, Jay. But I definitely I looked at one of my males, and he might come with that female for you, bro. But yeah, so I go ahead, Jay, and introduce yourself and let people know who you are. Your link, that's Jay Snake's link, and that's in the chat. So go ahead, bro. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
So my name's actually David. So my channel is Ball Python Love. I actually love ball pythons. That's why my name is that name. It started off a few years ago for me. I had a normal. I bought one, but it was fully grown. And little did I know the age of it. It didn't last long. Found out the snake was like 36 years old. So I was disappointed. So I went out and I bought a few. Well, started with Daisy, and I bought her as a hatchling and a normal. Right now, I am chilling with one of my baby pieds, and this is Athena. She's really struggling right now with me. I don't know why, but she's pied. Um, and then ever since I got Daisy again, I was like, I want more. Like they're just so addicting to have, and hold them a lot, of course, and spend time with them. And I have a few though that were not the greatest when I got them because of how I got them. One was from Craigslist. I'll pull him out here in a minute. His name's Odin. He's a full-grown male cinnamon. He's 4 years old, but he was malnourished. He didn't get fed a lot. So he was really like, he had RI, he had stargazing, took him to a specialist to see what was wrong with him. That's when they told me that he had RI and he had stargazing. So it's been a roller coaster for me the last few months dealing with him, but he's doing better. And I really do though. I do plan on mating mine soon. I don't have the breeder female just yet. And also just to spread the love and the positivity of ball pythons, because they're not that bad of snakes. Like, it's not a snake that's gonna, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not something you should fear or anything. They're beautiful. But for right now, this is a female pied, just normal. It is part orange dream. Trying to get on the camera, it's a little hard. And yeah, this is the female.
I just seen
Try to put her.
I just seen the comment in the chat, and Stedman Underdig, he asked how does it feel like holding the snake. He said he never felt the snake held the snake before. He asked how did it feel.
All right, so I get a lot of questions, especially from coworkers at my job. They're like, well, holding a snake, it must be slimy. Not slimy at all. They're very smooth. Of course, you want to keep them at a humidity level. You can't have them with no humidity, of course. I have mine around 50 sometimes. It all depends if they're going on shed or not. But they feel amazing in your hand, dude. They'll just hold on. They'll move through your hand and your arms go up your body. I wear Odin around my neck because he's fully grown. He's fun to hold. He'll go just, mess around on you and stuff. It's cool. They don't feel bad though. I like the feel of snakes. They're very smooth.
Yeah, that's like one of the biggest questions that people have. Like they feel so so slimy with the skin and things, but like you said, they actually not like a snake is a body of all muscle and things like that. Nah, man, they all muscle and we got. I think right now, I think the biggest ball python we have, she probably close to about 3,000 grams or so.
Oh,
Now,
hell yeah.
yeah, she close to about 3,000 grams, and like I really I check on them, but right now, we got it was full, but we got 5 females that we pairing up right now, and like this is our first year, breed with Miss me with me and Miss K and they reptiles, and it was like all our snakes that we had was pretty much came from like we raised them up from small hatchlings and stuff. So like we pretty much got to know them, and like they different personalities and stuff like that. And so it's like when I went downstairs the first time, and I opened up the bin, and you seen that they was locked up. It was like a kid coming downstairs and seeing the all the presents under the Christmas tree and things like that. So like that was like somewhat kind of the feeling of the things and stuff. And then and everybody talk about like once you start pairing them up and things. You want to make sure that you got everything else situated and held on to, and as far as the incubator and things like that. And so like that's why I went and hurried up and put one together. So once you get there, what's gonna be some of your favorite or some of the projects you want to work on as far as breeding.
So, because I got the pieds, of course, I do have a double het pastel. Double het is for ghost, and I cannot remember it at the moment. Let me see if I still got it.
A stat a underdate. He said like with some with some of the snakes, they like with everything, they get aggravated and stuff like that, or get irritated and things, but when you deal with a snake for so long, or for a long period of time, you pretty much can start sensing they body movement and things like that. You know what they gonna do somewhat when you deal with them for a long period of times.
Correct.
All right. You go.
Yeah, no, I would agree with you on there. It's just like any other animal. You show the animal respect, of course, they'll show you. It's different if you're afraid of snakes. I can understand that. But like once in a while, she'll boop her face on my finger or something, and it'll freak her out. But like they're not aggressive. I mean, unless you're like abusive towards it, like then yeah. But for everyone that's in here, like they're all loving towards the reptiles, and they do a great job with them. And I mean, it's just a bonding experience. A lot of people I have read, of course, online as well. You can't bond, like there's no bonding with your snake. I totally disagree. Like I said, I have reasons why to believe that is because of Odin. Anytime when I first got him and he was in horrible condition, almost on the brink of death, he would hiss. He would, get aggressive sometimes. Like now I chill with him around my face. Like that's how much trust there is between us, because he knows that I'll feed him and take care of him, and there's nothing to worry about. Like what he went through is over, and just show the animal some love and respect. But as for breeding, yeah. So the double het was actually ghost and clown for my pastel. I plan on getting another I want a visual clown so I could proven out that the double het is clown in there. And then ghost is cool. Probably not something I'm going to work with right away though. I do have 2 cinnamon males. One's a cinnamon, like I said, Odin, and then I got Loki, which is a cinnamon vanilla. So I plan on going for multiple gene snakes, just to add a little bit more beauty into them. I mean, even the normals, Daisy, I mean, they're beautiful, but I mean, there's always that morph that somebody loves likes more than others, I guess. Like for me, Pied to me is amazing. The reason why my Pieds, I don't have a lot of white on it is because I'd rather see some kind of pattern if I wanted a pure white snake. Blue-eyed Lucy. But no, there's a few projects. I got my pinstripe, of course. That's a dominant gene, so I want to add that in. That'd be a pretty cool pied eventually down the road. Anthanics, if I said that right, would be awesome to get into. I do like the sunsets. I like more recessive, as you can see what I'm going with, more than co-dominant and dominant. Dominants are cool. Co-dominants are even cool, a little bit cooler to me, just because you can make a super form. But I like the recessives. To me, that's amazing. Just how it could the pattern could trying to hold it so the pattern just like breaks, but they're friendly. I want to check the chat real quick if you got another question.
We got Elite. Elite just came in the room. What's up, Elite? What's going on, bro? Say, yeah, they remind me of cats minding their business. Laugh out loud. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. Said recessive are bad. Yeah, badass. Yeah, man. With the ball, see, my wife, she the ball pythons is pretty much her like her projects and stuff like that. But we raise them together.
Yeah.
And I deal more with the reticulated pythons and the Burmese. Hey, everybody, again, the link that was just dropped was ball python love link. So again, if you don't got them up, go grab them up and show them some love, man. But like with as far as me, like I believe like I love the with the retics. I believe the tigers, man, the tiger retic, and any type of thing that's put with the tiger. I love right there. Go ahead, bro. You can introduce that snake right there.
Oh yeah, thank you. So this is Odin. This is the one I was talking about. He is my male cinnamon. He's been through some stuff. He's struggling with me right now. He did eat like 3 days ago, so I don't want to mess with him too much. But this is the one that had RI stargazing. Like right there, I just got him in the face. Like there's trust and bonding. So yeah, they're not really that aggressive, like I said. So they're very fun. I love these guys. But yeah, he's just a plain cinnamon. Nothing special. I mean, to me, it's special, but I mean, most people probably, I don't know. To me, cinnamon's an old gene, so it's not really, yeah, but it's still amazing to have. I love Odin.
I remember. I remember. This is what, like 20.
Good morning, Elliot.
What 21? Sound crazy saying it. Like 21 years ago. Probably longer. When I just got my first ball python. It sounds crazy saying it 21 years ago. And with the ball pythons, that the biggest things was just only the normals and stuff like that. All the different type of morphs wasn't real popular and stuff like that. You'll go to the pet store and they have the normals. And back then, the more popular snakes was the Burmese pythons, which was the albino Burmese pythons. Everybody loved that albino Burmese python. I got out of the ball pythons because the first bad experience I had with the ball pythons, and then I started getting into the bigger snakes, and within a few couple years I come on YouTube and like it's thousands of ball python genes, man. It was like like it was just crazy how ball pythons just pretty much took over the reptile world, snake world, pretty much.
As for bad experiences, the one I would say the worst thing that I've had is being bitten.
My experience was with the ball pythons. Like mine, I was a kid when I got my first ball python, and like I was real excited, man. Like my parents, they made me read a book on the snake before I could actually get the snake and stuff like that, and learn how to take care of it. And I used to watch TV every day, to learn about snakes or just to see a snake on TV. And then when we do go to the store to grab the snake, it was for a birthday present. And when we got the snake wouldn't eat at all, man. Like it wouldn't eat. And we would try to like force feed it and stuff, and things, and that's one of the things I hated because I had to kill the pinkies myself and things and stuff. So like it would never eat, and the guy from the pet store wouldn't help me out and stuff, and like that was the only resource that I had, because again, like reptiles wasn't as popular as it is now, and it wasn't no YouTube and all that other, AOL still had the dial up stuff and going on and stuff. So with that, it died on me, and my mom's had took me to the store and bought me a Burmese python, and with that Burmese python, it was like a whole different experience. I remember the one time we went to the store, and me not knowing, I took four mice, and dumped it all in the cage at one time, and the Burmese python ate every last rat, mice back to back. Like it was done with one and just went straight for the next one. He said, what do they feel like? I'm bugging right now. You said what do the snake feel like, or the bite feel like? I just
The
got
bite's not. The bite's not bad. I've been bitten by a lot worse.
Yeah, I've been bit. I got bit by one of the ball pythons yesterday. I opened the cage up and she just straight tagged me and stuff like that, man. So and the first snake I got bit by was the Burmese python. When I
Mm.
dumped when I dumped the mice in there, and my uncle he said, man, that's too many mice in there for that snake. So again, me being careless and not not knowing the whole thing that the snakes pretty much go more off your body heat. So I stick my hand in the tank to grab some of the mice out, and he just tagged me right in my hand and things. But it really ain't hurt that bad. He was asking about how the snake on your neck feel.
Amazing. Like just I love the way that they feel on me. I don't know. It's just you could feel their muscle tense, but it's not like they're even when they go around you like all the way. Like he won't choke you to death or like try to take the last breath from you. It feels amazing, and like they'll just go like he has been around my face and stuff, and nothing to worry about. Like I love like that's why my name is Ball Python Love. Like these guys can be around me at any time, and I'd never think twice. Even if it's not my ball python, like I'll pick that sucker up and love on it. I'm like, hey, come here.
Yeah, no, that's like myself. Like like when I go downstairs and I'll pull out a 10-foot snake from downstairs, and that's probably 20-30 pounds or whatsoever, and and super heavy, and just having that snake, and the snake is just like a puppy, you know what I mean? Just mad relaxing, just chill, and like once you get them to settle down, and you got this big old heavy snake sitting around your neck, and just chilling and relaxing, and just enjoying being around you and stuff like that. So again, like I definitely understand that feeling, man. Like it's a bonding experience, and like my wife, when I first when me and my wife got married, she was terrified of snakes. Like she was scared of them, and then like she started watching YouTube prehistoric pets every day. Like she watched prehistoric pets every day to the point to where it was getting on my nerves and stuff like that. And she started seeing the pods and the pod snakes, and so we was talking, and like, yeah, if we get this snake and this snake right here, we can make this, we could do this, and we could do that. So like that was one of her biggest things, and then so I want one now. See now, this is what this is all about. Like
Yes.
when we come and do these, and we talk about the reptiles and stuff like this, and and when we see comments like this right here, man, like this is what it's all about. Just sharing the love and experiences of the reptiles and stuff like that, man. And yeah, like I said, man, like with all the different, what we got going on with the different channels and stuff like that, you just just check the channels out, and like it's so much information, that you can find on YouTube and Google search or whatsoever, and like I'm gonna tell you this, like you gonna find, you know,
Uh, can I add something in real quick?
go ahead, bro.
I think I know where you're going to go with this, and I'm not going to say that, but don't believe everything you read online either. And here's why: is because my wife would do all this research, and when not any of the ones I have now, but the first one I had, and he was fully grown, and he died on me like years ago. Like that was the only one I had. Like, and when he bit me, my wife was like, "No, I'm no, 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 no," and then once we got Daisy, of course, she changed her mind. But like, don't believe everything you read online. Like, they're gonna say, "Oh, you can't hold your snake for more than 15 minutes. You can't do this with like." No, because I've taken this one, Odin, like to places with me, like Walmart. I've taken him on drives with me, like for an hour or two, and never had any stress. Like, So don't believe everything 100%. I would go to somebody that actually has ball pythons, especially if that's what you're going for. As for boas or anything like that, I'm not the guy to ask for a boa. Um, just saying.
Like
But
boa constrictors are actually one of my favorite snakes, man. Like
no, they're really cool. Yeah.
the first snake that I brought as an adult was a Colombian red tail boa, man, and it was like she like with that. I don't care what anybody say, like that snake right there was trained. Like you know like she used to like just like honestly, man. You know, I was at my mom. I was staying with my mom's and you know she used to just leave out her cage she just leave out her cage and you know when she wanted to be found or something, she'd just be sitting right on top of the steps or something like that. You know, just sitting right there, just chilling. We'd go pick her up, put in her thing, feed her, and she just rock out and chill and stuff like that. Or like I was saying yesterday, like when I went to feed her, I wound up putting like a cat litter tub in there and you know cut the hole out so she could crawl in and out. And
Yeah.
so if I put the rat or rabbit in the enclosure while she was out, like she wouldn't even pay it no mind. She wouldn't eat it at all. So that was telling me to take it out to let her get ready so she could eat her food. So she'd crawl right in her enclosure, and then soon as she get in the enclosure, she'll pop her head right out, saying that I'm ready. I throw the rabbit in there, rabbit walking around all careless and stuff, pop his head right in the tub, and it was lights out and things like that. He said, I thought boa constrictors and pythons the same kind of snakes. Like they all hunt and kill. See, yeah, they both, you know, they both constrictors, but you know, they weigh different type of species of snakes. Like, I can't tell you the proper term and name of you know each of them, but you know, like one of the biggest things that a boa constrictor they give birth to live they give birth to live young and you know ball pythons you know they lay eggs and stuff and
Yep.
you know they from different you know they from different parts of the world is as well you know like boa constrictors is more closer to us and you know a lot of the pythons come from like you know Asia and parts of Africa and stuff like that. Know what I mean?
Yep.
But you know, one of the largest snakes is actually part of the boa constrictor family, which is the anaconda, which is one of my favorite snakes. Like that's another dream snake I want right there. You know, but you know the setup for anaconda, you know, that like they need a lot of water and stuff like that. So you know, when you get an enclosure for them, you want to make sure that it's enough space for them to go into the water and things. But yeah, anaconda and I mean boa constrictors and pythons, they are like from two different the two different species of animals and stuff. I'm trying to see like I could do like a comparison of other. That's like you know every you know with the hyenas, right? You know the hyenas. They somewhat everybody thought the hyena was like in the canine family, but the hyenas was they said was more closer to the feline family than actually the dog family. Said I thought. Hold on. I plan on working with the clowns myself. Tom.
Yeah, the clowns are amazing. I really like the look of the clown ball pythons. Like they look really good.
Yeah, the clown.
Dep-
Yeah, yeah. I was going. That's what now the bowls is not like they're not like mammals. Oh, you talking about because they give birth to live young? Um, I just cause I believe rattlesnakes as well. They rattlesnakes as well don't lay eggs. They give birth to live young as well. I mean they give birth to live. I think a lot of the somewhat a lot of the venomous snakes late give birth to live. But yeah, man, it's definitely you pull another snake out.
Yeah, I pulled out the pastel. It's always opposite. I got to try to remember that.
Look at that right there. Yeah, I think in our ball python collection, I think we have a lot of pastel. Like a pastel is the more of the more snakes that we have out of everything is the pastels.
Yeah, I like the pastels. They're pretty. I want to try to make like you could because you have pastels make a
Yeah, the super
super pastels.
pastels. Yeah, see, I'm me myself. I'm more into the leucistics and stuff like that. You know that's what I'm more into and things like I like those right there. And with the ball pythons, he said is it going to get any bigger than that? He
Oh
asked me.
yeah, this is just a baby. It's gonna get as big as the one that I was just wearing, but females get slightly bigger than males.
Yeah, see with the one like I have seen some ball pythons that was like a nice sized ball python and things, but for the most part, you ain't gonna see no super massive large ball python running around. They get more rounder and thicker than actually than long and stuff like that. And like I said, man, they definitely one of the better snakes to have, especially when you starting out and because a lot of so I love the orange dream, ghost stripes, and the retics. Yeah, what is the best beginner snake to get? I don't know. I'm saying, it depends on some people may say a California king snake or a milk snake and stuff like that. But the ball python as well, with the ball python, it's they easy to maintain. Again, you feed
Yeah,
them. How
there's
often you
so many
feed
different.
snakes?
I was gonna say there's so many different substrates, so many ways you can go with it. You don't have to go glass enclosure if you don't want to spend all that money. There's other ways of doing it. Like ball pythons are very easy. I mean, it all depends on how much money you actually want to spend on them.
Yeah, I know right now you could go to the pet store and I was telling Jay this I believe and you could go to the pet store and to start off they got like the normal ball pythons that you could find, or not even the pet store, like a breeder or so that breeds ball pythons. You could find a normal for about $20 to $30 and stuff like that. And you go to the store and get like a nice, if you like you said, if you don't want to spend the money buying a expensive tank, because like the prices for them tanks be like freaking outrageous, man. And honestly, you could buy the snake and probably and set up a nice living enclosure for it for probably like around $50, probably less than that. Know what I mean, it's real simple and easy to to do. Know what I mean, I believe the heat tape, they like you get the bottom tape for from Reptile Basics, or go to the pet store and buy the heat mat, and just make sure that you had a thermostat, to regulate
Yeah,
the temperature for it. And pretty much that's it. Just make sure, whenever they go to the bathroom, you change them out. And that's one of the favorite things I love about snakes. They do not go to the bathroom all the time. But again, when you got a 11-foot python, when they go to the bathroom, oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, bro. It's not mean. But again, man, like right now, I feed my snakes sometimes, like right now I feed them twice a week. Know what I mean? But during out the course of the year, I feed them a nice meal, once every week and stuff like that. And but some people, I may have a different feeding schedule and stuff like that. But that's how I feed my ball pythons. What about
Yeah,
you?
I do mine live.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't. Yeah,
it's just, I mean, if you're okay, I could understand if you want to do frozen thought if you had one or two, but after a while, you're like, for right now, I only have the 8 right now, but like, it's still that's a long time to do each one. And they're not guaranteed to go for it right away either. Even
yeah.
with live, like sometimes it takes like 20, 30 minutes on a live feed. Like, and you're like, what's going on? I thought you were hungry. And they're like,
Yeah.
no.
That's my biggest issue, man. Like my biggest issue is like like with my retics. Like I go to the store, I pay $12 for a rabbit, and when I come home with the rabbit, I let the rabbit throw out and defrost and stuff like that. And then I go feed the snake the rabbit, and the snake won't eat the rabbit and stuff like that. So now I just went to the store and brought a rabbit that my snake won't eat. So now it's no good. I gotta go ahead and dispose of it. He said,
Yep.
bro, he said 11 foot. He said, I don't know about that. Do we let yeah, uh like I got a picture with one of my snakes actually in the backyard and stuff like that. Again, I had them snakes since they was probably like 2 feet long or so. And so like them snakes grew up with me, and they real calm and relaxed. That's the normal right there.
This is the normal. So this is Daisy. And to believe it or not, she's only like 10 months old. But I kind of was feeding her quite a
Yo,
bit.
I was about to say, man, she look like she about like 800 grams or so.
She a big girl, but she's loving. This is the one that broke my wife's heart and was like she fell in love with it, and she was like, I just want more. So this was the one that started off with the wife. As for me, I mean, I love them all anyway. So
Yeah, they I mean, especially the normals, like you got they where it all start from, man. So you can't go wrong with having the normals and stuff like that, man. And that's like with the reticulated pythons, man. When you dealing with the retics and the normal, like they got this nice coloration to them, man. When it's like the best looking thing ever, man. Like especially right before they shed or right after they shed, like the colors of the patterns in the body is like awesome, man. Oh, I got some. You go ahead. Look at the comments.
what was said? I was just looking.
Oh no,
It's normal.
he said, what's a normal or a retake? He said,
Two different pythons.
he said, said I need to catch up on my vocabulary. See, a normal he showed a
Well,
few couple snakes. You want?
is he more asking like, is there a difference between a normal and a retech? Because I mean, I'm pretty yes, there's a normal ball python, and I'm pretty sure there's a normal retech. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
depending on the morph. But they're two different pythons completely.
See, like with the like when a person that that have the snakes and stuff or deal with the reptiles or any type of reptiles. When they say like a normal or classic, they talking about the first, like the original color of the snake, and the original color. And when we say so then you may have an albino, like that's a mutation of the snake to change the color and the patterns, of the reptile. So so whenever you hear like a normal or a classic, they just talking about that original coloration of the snake without any mutation change of the snake and things like that. So like that's pretty much what it is. And the you got the ball pythons, and like that's what he's showing off. And I keep referring to the retics and the retix is actually is the long name for it's called the reticulated python. And the reticulated python is considered the world's largest snake in length, and
Yep.
they more common into like certain parts of Asia, and the so like so in the reticulated python, they got they classic, again it's their normal, it's their original coloration, original patterns, and again, and anything other than that be considered a mutation of the reticulated python. See, like that right there. See, hey, look, if you could you hold two of the snakes together so we could pretty much more explain what
Yeah. So I'll do this. I'll pull Odin out again, and then I'll do Odin, and then I'll do another one, so you could see the cinnamon to the cinnamon, or cinnamon to cinnamon vanilla, and you can see the difference. All right. So I'm gonna have to like hover both of them. So let me try to get a little bit more lighting. 1 second. All right, so come on, Odin. Let me figure how I'm going to do this real quick, because it's kind of hard with two of them. Try to hold the phone between my legs or something. All right, so you got Daisy, which is a normal, and then you got Odin, a cinnamon. They kind of look a little similar. Now, what the difference is that Daisy, I'm going to put Odin down real quick. Daisy's a normal. You could tell just by her pattern, everything. Now, what makes Odin a cinnamon is that if you compare to her, and I'll try to get them both together, he has red, like a maroonish red, kind of.
yeah.
He'll actually have a little bit more, try to get that. There's a little blushing that goes from speck to speck over there. And also, he might not like this, but whatever. He'll love it. There you go. So his patterns actually get long as they go. I'm holding his head. And let me see if I can get this. They're both intertwined with each other, but you could kind of see. So also, she has no keyholes. You see that? She has like maybe a few here and there, but he has them on everything, all the way down his pattern. So there's ways of telling and then also the belly, seeing that, like his belly, let me. Kind of see like the white and how it turns in like little different colors on the side and all that. Now with Daisy, oh, come on, let it go. Thank you. Daisy's pattern is different on the bottom. If that made sense to any of you. She's not het for anything. I know she might have a few little marks on her belly here and there, but she's not het for anything that I know of, and I'm not going to say she's het for anything just because I don't know who mother and father were and what they were het for if they were.
We going through something like that right now. He said, okay, thanks. All right, cool. That's good right there, man. That's good right there. I see what you're saying. That's cool, man. Hey, Elite. I still got some of the stickers that you sent me, right, Elite? And what I wanted to do was I wanted to place the stickers on my wall downstairs, but I wound up building an incubator now. So, I want to get that covered up. I tried to get some of the stickers though. I couldn't get them. I couldn't get them off. He said, "Laugh aloud." Sorry, I got you. Nah, listen, man. Like this right here is something that we enjoy doing. Like the more people the more we could get to understand. The reptiles and stuff like that. Is See, my biggest thing is, like reptile. That's what snake is that right there, you showing?
So this is Loki. He is my other cinnamon male, but he is a cinnamon vanilla, and you could tell by try to get more lighting somehow. But you could tell by his blushings if you can. He looks different than Odin. He's more of a cream on top, but he still has that red tone. He's nice.
See, like
Go ahead.
go ahead, bro. Now I was going to do like a little story. Go ahead, man. I was going to do a story real quick.
I was just gonna say, yeah. So I want to try to hold Odin now with him. It's gonna be a little hard. But
Moto in the house, man.
What up, Moto? But you could try to see the difference, hopefully. Like, I know my lighting's not the greatest, but there is a difference. Loki, the smaller one, has a lot more different color compared to the other one. Odin's just a pure cinnamon. Loki is a cinnamon vanilla.
Like looking from the camera, Loki looks lighter than a little lighter than Cinnamon does.
Yeah.
Than Odin, rather. I'm sorry.
No, you're good, bro.
I will do Elite. See what I was going to say was, right. The more conversations that we have like this right here, I believe is better. And I'm gonna say this for one. For me coming on YouTube and finding a lot of people that's interested or keep reptiles, I made a lot more friends, and gained a lot of support, from people that I actually never met in my life, than actually people that have been around me my whole life. You know what I mean? So, like this one of the best experiences, that I had, just meeting people with common interest with the love of reptiles, and I made a lot of friends, that, some it's like some of the YouTubers, I done been to their houses and we talk on the phone and we keep in contact with each other and stuff like that. So like, that was one of the big, like, one of the big pluses, now I mean, especially being in the reptile community. And and another thing I wanted to say is, like, with keeping reptiles or snakes, snakes have like a bad image, from you know from whatever was supposed to happen, from a biblical standpoint. But from that standpoint right there, it like snakes is considered evil, but they actually like, I love them to death. And people, like, how the way they eat, but like that's just their way to survive and to grow. All right, you go. All right, bro, show yours.
So this is my pinstripe. This is Cleo. Nothing special with her. Just, well, she's special to me, but like I said, no hats, no nothing like that. So just pure pinstripe. I love the gold pattern, the golding on her.
Yeah, she definitely see what I it was a snake that I didn't know anything about. I wound up going to a reptile show a couple months ago, and it was called a specter. So the lady broke down, what the specter was.
Thank you.
And so I guess when like one of like the super stripe, I believe it is, when you put the when you put the specter gene with the yellow belly, it'll come out with the super stripe. So like, that's something right there that I and my specter, he doing well. Like he knocking them rats down. So I got him back in, I believe, March or so, and he's doing real well.
Have you heard of the Red Project, like of the ball pythons, like the het reds? I was thinking about getting into that.
Like what genes they consist of?
That I'm not 100% of. I think it's a newer one that I know of. I want to put this one back real quick. but somebody was showing off their het reds, and I can't remember where, but some of the redding was really, really pretty. And I was like, wow, with a cinnamon, I think that would go well. That's why I was looking at it.
Hey, we got elite exotics up here too, man. I'm waiting for him to come on the screen with us one of these times, man. No, he got if you ain't never check out Elite Exotics, man, y'all go check him out, man. He got some beautiful animals over there as well, man. My animal house is in the building. What's up?
What's up? What's up, bud?
What's going on? My animal house is in the building, man. What's going on? Hey, listen, man. I wound up I said het red Azantic.
Yes, there you go. Thank you, Elite. Thank you.
All right, go ahead, bro. My animal house in the building.
What's up, Justin? So this is my yellow belly, Freya. Try to show her off if the lighting would come through. No. And then remember to go the opposite way when you're going. Help. But this is Freya. She was a struggle for me, like kind of like Odin when I first got her. As course, you can see she's still tiny, so I've only had her for like maybe 4 months. But she wasn't eating for the one who hatched her. The lady that had the two breeds together of a normal and a yellow belly, and then she just wouldn't eat ever. So for like a good 2 months, she starved herself, and for a hatchling, that's not that good. So to find that out, I had a force feeder. I tried to assist feed her a few times first, of course. Didn't work out, so I actually had to force feed her a few times. But now she's thriving. She's doing well. She's on her own. She feeds on her own. She takes them down like a champ. Once again, I'm sorry. I do live feeds. I don't do frozen thawed. This just doesn't work for me. I don't have time to sit there and spend 30 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever it takes to warm up a mouse or a rat. It sucks that I got to do live, but at the same time, I mean, it's either the snakes I bought or the rat. So,
yeah, man. Like it's again, man. You know, it's part of they livelihood, man. You know, that's how they survive, and you know, like you know, the only exercise somewhat that they do get is when they go for the hunt. It said I hatched 7 3 holdbacks H A N G was the H het for red. Okay. And so one a local friend. See, even some of the terms with myself, man, I be having to like look
break
at
it down sometimes. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So any time you want to show some of them off, Elite, man, just let us know, man. We pull you up on the panel, man. Nah, man, it's definitely fun, man. It's definitely fun. Just let me know, man. So you can show some of them bad boys off. You out in California, right?
Oh, damn, he's close to me then. I live in Nevada.
Oh, Nevada.
So, yeah.
Okay, my brother. I plan on coming out that way, man. You know, when things get a little bit better. My brother live in Arizona. And,
Okay. I live northern. I live Reno, not close to Vegas at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, I was talking to JT from Sophisticated Serpents. And he they actually got a spot out there in Vegas, I believe, in Nevada. Like it was crazy how, you know, I wound up reaching out with them. I was we was like he used to breed for prehistoric pets, and you know, he was in charge of you know, the selling of the animals and stuff like that. So, you know, I wound up calling out and talking to him, and you know, he was a real cool guy, and you know, walked us through everything and helped us with all we needed. And pretty much, just stayed in contact with him and stuff, and a real cool guy and knowledgeable when it comes to the reptiles and stuff like that. Yeah, man, but man, said smash that like for the host, man. So so Justin, I seen y'all say y'all was in Ohio, huh? I mean, on Washington. I remember one of my one of my about 20 minutes from Shaver Lake. So you want to stickers. Freaking when I was in school, I did a like a we had to pick a state, and the state that I had picked was Washington State. And we had to like do all the research of the state. This was back in like '96. Back in like I think the capital was Olympia or something like that. You got anything else, Ball Python Love?
That is all of them for now. I mean, I showed you every single one of them, I believe, except for Mr. I Like to Bite. So I tried. I'm leaving him to himself right now, and that's my male pied. He just, for some reason, I mean, I keep pulling him out. I'll hold him, and he'll just snap away nonstop. Will not give up. Like, so we named him Ares, dude. God of War. So it's always going to be a battle each time you put your hand in there.
Yeah, that's how. Like the see, it's like, I guess the breeding season said we got evacuated during the creek fire. Yeah, man, I seen it was bad over there, man. Said, come on, we want blood.
All right, Justin. I'll pull out the mouth 1 second. He's cool though, dude. He's cool. Like, he's very pretty. It's just once in a while every time he's been a jerk.
Look, man, I'm telling you, man. Listen, that's how it is. If I go down there and grab that tiger retic, the male, like he just won't give up. Nothing burning here. Yeah, I seen that, man, and that's good, man. Like, it was. We used to be at work and they have the like, the news and stuff on to see how the wildfires was going out there. See, I'm all the way on the opposite side of the country.
Maybe right now he's not, but usually he's usually grumpy.
He on camera now.
Man, my lighting sucks, but yeah, this is my male pied.
Yeah, them pie balls, man. Nothing burning here. So, man, let me see what time it is. So again, appreciate everybody that came through and hung out with us, and definitely enjoyed it. And when I'm done with this, Elite, I definitely hit you a message on IG. And I don't believe I'm gonna do anything tomorrow as far as a live stream. So, for those that celebrate holidays and stuff, y'all enjoy your holidays, and everybody be safe out there. And I appreciate y'all coming over here, and Ball Python Love, I appreciate you coming on the live stream with me, man. And
thank you, Madman. I really appreciate it as well, bro.
I mean, it definitely was cool, and I enjoyed it. And if you want to say anything else before we end this, I mean,
honestly, just thank you to everybody. Really big to Moto, especially because, man, I almost gave up. Like, I was like, I don't know, I was at a very down point in my life, and Moto Danger Zone. He was like, no, dude, just he lifted me up, and he got me to get to meet all of you amazing people. And when it comes down to it, it's all about the community. That's all it really is all about. Like, when it comes to individual stuff, it's all about you. But other than that, like, it's not about that. It's about what you guys could do together, and how we could show that the reptile community is better than what most people think, instead of it just being, oh, they're rude, they're mean, whatever. You know, it's about sharing the love of the reptiles. And even if he tags me, which I don't think he will right now because he's on camera, like it won't change the fact that I'll still love him. Like your dog could bite you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't fear the snakes. Don't fear any reptile. Show them love and respect, and you'll get respect and love back. That's all it takes.
Yeah, man. So,
you know, thank you. And once again, dude, for having me on. I really appreciate it.
no doubt, man. Anytime. So, with that said, everybody, much love, much respect, and I will definitely holla at y'all later, man. Peace.